Hi, I'm Megan Walker and we have made it to the letter U in the A to Z of real-time marketing. And U is all about understanding your limits. So what is that all about? Well, in the outbound marketing area, or before real-time marketing came in, we were able to look and see how many contacts we had that we was already marketing to, the segments we had. We could see an overview of sort of our quota or our limits. And then that disappeared for a while. So let's go ahead and have a look and see what's now come back and what we can actually access. So let's take a look. All right, so if I go into the settings area, and if I go into the usage limits or the quota limits, we're going to be able to start to look and see. So if I go into the usage limits, first of all, this is going to be what you would be familiar with and that existed prior to real-time marketing. It's a little bit smaller now, a little bit more condensed, but what we get here is what our quotas are in terms of the total number of segments for user-defined segments, system segments, and we've also got active dynamic segments. So we can see how many we've got, what's available, and then how many have been used by the organization, and then the percentage used by the organization. So this is really pared down now, where all we're seeing here in this usage limits is about the segments themselves. Whereas before we'd see the number of contacts we were able to market to, how many were being used, what the total number of contacts was in the entire system, that kind of thing. So this usage limits changed, pared down, not as much information. If we now look at the quota limits, what we're seeing now, and this is I think a great way that Microsoft is sort of moving towards, this is obviously Power BI that we've got embedded here, and this is now showing more information about what our interaction quota is, the number of marketing contacts, that kind of thing. So we can see here that our monthly interaction quota, if I hover my mouse over this, this is basically saying an interaction refers to outreach to a contact via any channel. So we've looked at those, we've looked at emails, push notifications, and SMS or text messages. So this is basically our interactions, and that interaction quota, it resets back to 0 on the first day of each month. So we can see so far this month, I've done 11 interactions, so that's 11 emails that I've sent out, and I've got up to 23,000 for a month. Then if we look down at marketing contacts, now this I believe is a typo and someone's put this in wrong, because this is talking about the marketing contact or marketable contact. This is any marketing entity, contact, lead, account, or customer insights profile which has had an interaction. So we've talked before about, or you should be aware that so far it's only been contacts that you can actually send on a journey. Microsoft are working and they're very close to where we'll actually be able to send stuff out to leads and accounts and other entities. But the thing that I think is the typo is where it says marketable contacts get released after 6 months of inactivity. So there was something that was announced where that was talking about after 12 months. This says 6, bit of a discrepancy, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. So that will probably change. So this is now showing how many contacts, accounts, leads, customer insight profiles, other organizations or other orgs. I'm not entirely sure why that says 3, but I'll have to find that out. Interesting. So it says 29 used in total, and then it has a breakdown of each. I'm wondering if that is related to users, but anyway, I'll have to find that out because I'm not sure what the 3 is out of the 29. So we've got all of this information. We can now then see month on month, you would be able to see. Now what is interesting is if I have had interactions over over previous months, but it's only showing those from today, which is probably, from this month. This has just recently come out this month, so I'm not entirely sure why I'm not seeing anything for the other ones if they're not able to backtrack, but that would be then moving forward, we would be able to see the interactions month on month. And then also total contact usage for the year, we can see month on month what contacts we've used, or sorry, the number of contacts that we have used. So we're able to see a little bit more here. We can also so see right here where I talked about the typo. So this says 12 months, and then this on here, I guess somebody's just written the wrong number in, but this is basically saying if you haven't marketed to a contact for 12 months, they are essentially dropped out and no longer count towards your quota. So we can click on learn more and we can see more information, and this talks about the licensing and how things count towards your quota, that sort of thing. So you can get access to that frequently asked questions from up here. And then again, we've got another link here, and that talks about quota limits and explains everything further as well. So it's great to see that we finally got something back within the product itself to be able to see how many emails you've sent, how many contacts you've been sending stuff to, because that was missing for quite some time. So this is good. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you noticed this already? Have you been paying attention to it? Let me know what you think.
Hi, I'm Megan Walker. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you learned something from it. If you don't want to miss out on any other content, you can go ahead and click on my face below to subscribe. And if you want to watch the next video, you can do that by clicking over here and go ahead and get started. Thanks again.